Oh, right, hello! I am Space Samurai 1024, and I am back with more gameplay for Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time I left off, we were just at the very end of the content that would have been in Frontier Village, or basically the village of the Nopon. Alright, let's just get this in. Sorry, let me... Okay. Right, anyways, last time we left off, we had just picked up Riki here, this little Nopon guy. He basically was tasked to slay a Telethia, a kind of draconic-like being in the world of Xenoblade. And we managed to do that, and upon our return to the Nopon Frontier Village, we are now heading into the territory of the High Entia, which is basically the race that Melia here is part of. So the next zone is actually about where I stopped my first playthrough, just because I got a little bit too busy with work around that time. So I do know a little bit of what happens there. And obviously I saw some spoilers online, but otherwise I don't quite remember how... the Eryth Sea, I believe it was called, is laid out. I know that it's a huge magical area that has even more water than the Satoral Marsh did. So I guess we'll just continue on with that then. You ready to go? Yes. And sorry, I need to make sure my other secondary PC is actually up, because I forgot to turn that on earlier. And I know that the PC Gamer Show is on right now. I was watching it until recently, but didn't really see a whole lot that I was really excited about. Besides, obviously, Persona 4 Golden, but I already have that game on Vita. But
nothing to fear. This will take us to Eryth Sea.
But yeah, I guess I can actually pick up a Persona game for a non-Sony console now, so that will be fun. Just waiting on whether or not there will be a Switch version, because it's odd that it's on PC only right now. Let's see. And yeah, might as well save. So, between the time that I last streamed, I had to do a lot of side quests in Frontier Village. I think close to around 18, give or take. Plus a lot of side quests that took me back to Colony 6 for their reconstruction efforts. So that took me a pretty long time, so I definitely didn't want to do that on stream.
Who would have thought Eryth Sea was right on top of Ricky's village? Dive deep enough, you can reach their tree.
Perhaps you should try.
Might do. Haven't decided yet.
Oh, move my mouse so I can actually see
something
properly.
wrong?
Aren't you curious? About why we're going to Prison Island, I mean.
It is not common for Homs to visit this region. You may have good reason, but forgive me. I do not pry into other people's business.
It's definitely bugging her, Shulk.
How dare you, you clown?
It's okay, Melia. We're not strangers anymore.
Well, You were right.
So then you'll listen to our story?
Yes. Tell me why you are here.
Basically, it all started when...
Cut fade.
Sea. I had heard about the Mechon assault on the lower regions, but did not know the situation was so grave. How lucky we are. Hey, what's that?
Is that?
You are looking at Prison Island.
So that's Prison Island.
Yes. And that is the Imperial capital, Alchemoth.
It's not just me, right? A floating city's a bit weird.
Built with superior defenses in mind.
Incredible. What technology makes this possible?
Magic.
I do not know, and I've never had the need to.
You don't know? It doesn't freak you out?
You can eat bread without knowing how to bake it. Makes sense to me.
You will need Imperial sanction to enter Prison Island.
Okay.
We will travel to the capital first.
And how do you expect us to get up there? Fly?
Sure, why not?
There is a transporter up ahead. We can use that.
We've been deep sea diving. Now we're gonna fly? This place gives me the creeps. I guess we don't have a choice. Right. Onwards to the capital.
Still,
What is it, Dunban?
it's a sight to behold. Those look like anti-Mechon defense systems.
Okay, so here we are in the Eryth Sea, the home of the Hyantia and Elmaroth, as Melia just explained. As you can see, this is a pretty massive sea-like area with a lot of floating islands. Thankfully, because of the fast travel system that this game uses, you usually don't have to traverse in the sea itself all that much. You obviously will be going up on those islands quite a bit, but if you do fall into the sea, you can just usually go to a nearby landmark via fast travel and just make your way back up. But in the meantime... let's just fight this, because I kind of need some materials for later anyways. Okay, so I have been having some aggro issues with Riki so far, considering that he still doesn't really have a lot of his tank skills yet. But thankfully, most of the enemies that I have had to fight in sidequests have been relatively low level compared to my party. So Shulk has been able to kind of just dodge tank everything for now. Hopefully I will be able to reconfigure somebody else to be a better tank in the future, but for now I'm just going to do this. Might as well build up some of Riki's skills. Ryan is kind of in the background for now, just building up his skill tree for other people to take skills from, but I'll deal with that stuff later. Anyways. And as I mentioned before when I had no viewers on stream, this is actually pretty close to where I stopped my first playthrough because I was getting really busy with work at that time. So once I get past Almaroth, I will pretty much be running around blind, besides obviously reading some spoilers because it's pretty easy to find spoilers online for this game, so yeah. But otherwise, in terms of like locations and enemy strategies, I won't really know exactly what will be popping up after this content, so I guess we will just see what happens afterwards. And yep, I'm just on a bit of a secluded island. That's another platform that will take me somewhere else. And I know that there's quite a few side quests in Almaroth as well. I should probably show you that I had been doing some of the reconstruction quests for Colony 6 since those opened up. Obviously, I haven't been able to really progress, considering that I kind of get location locked after a while and have to do more exploration in the Eryth Sea here. But for now, yeah, that's good enough.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Ricky can win by himself.
I will hit my move, no matter the
Oops.
enemy.
Oh, where'd that bird go? Here.
Summon fire!
Keep on rolling!
Summon
We can definitely do this. Take this.
Razor wind!
Whoops.
Everybody,
Razor wind! Let us summon fire! Now I see there is strength in you.
Ricky getting serious.
We win.
Ricky like fighting easy monsters.
And since I wasn't able to get to this previous area while not playing on stream, obviously there will be quite a few items I'll have to pick up to aid with the reconstruction of Colony 6 later as well. But I will probably do a lot of that off the stream again, because there's a lot of mindless wandering on my part and just trying to figure out exactly where all the jobs are. But, as I said, I'll deal with that later. For now, let's just continue with the story. Oh. So now I have that landmark. Let's see.
Who are these guys?
Are those wings on their head? They must be high Entia.
Welcome home, Lady Melia.
Lady?
Huh?
Thank you, Captain. These Homs and this Nopon are my guests. See them safely to the guest quarters. Give them anything they need.
As you wish.
What's going on?
I have no idea.
Melia, are you? Melia.
Or visions.
I cannot speak now, but I shall fulfill my promise.
I understand.
I will arrange for an audience with the Emperor. Will you wait?
We won't move an inch. Trust me.
My thanks.
The Japanese bow, even though they don't particularly look Japanese here. Oh well.
Lady Melia, he says. Shulk, you thinking the same as me?
Whatever her position is here, Melia won't let us down.
I'm sure you're right.
More of these guys.
I must report the Telethia's defeat to His Majesty and request entry to Prison Island. Shulk is depending on me. I must hurry to the audience chamber.
Ashley walks incredibly slowly. Okay. So based on this part, it doesn't look like I'll be able to explore too much anyways, but... let's head up here.
You say the second consort's child survived her ordeal?
Forgive me, First Consort. I, Tyrea, vow to see your orders fulfilled.
Whilst she's in the capital, do not underestimate the lengths to which His Majesty and the child's loathsome goons will go. How, pray tell, will you avoid the guards?
I will do whatever it takes.
Oh, your stupidity bores me.
Your Highness,
Enough of your drivel!
We will have our chance when she stakes her claim to the throne.
It's more of a statement than a plan. If anything, it probably just means that she would just rush in or try to hide, but that's really about it. Okay, so this is the main building in Almaroth. People that have played Xenosaga, or the Xenosaga series, rather, probably get a little bit of some of the vibes that that game, or that game series, rather, had, especially since it's the same developers anyways. Technically, the Xenosaga and Xenoblade games don't really have a whole lot of connections besides Cosmos appearing in Xenoblade 2. But there are some little references here and there. Oh, that one was going to fall in the water there. So yeah, I was watching the PC Gamer show just before I started my stream and didn't really see a whole lot. Did they actually announce anything after 4 o'clock? Because that's about when I started zoning out and preparing for my stream instead.
Melia Antiqua, First Princess, has returned, Your Majesty.
Raise your head.
Your Majesty.
Yeah, oh well. I was mainly watching it for Persona 4 Golden anyways.
Countless veteran knights. You triumphed where they could not. I find it difficult to suppress these feelings of pride for you, my kin.
But, Your Majesty, I failed to return with any of the subjects you entrusted to me. My inexperience cost them their lives.
We will grieve for them, but it could not have been avoided. It was their duty and honor to fight beside you. They were all aware of your limits.
Emperor!
Keep those feelings of frustration close to you. It will help you to remember the debt you owe to those that have fallen.
Your Majesty, concerning such debts, there were others who aided me.
The Homs and Nopon that accompanied you to the capital, they have been arrested by Imperial security.
Shulk and his companions?
Yes, for reasons pertaining to the weapon this Shulk possesses.
Oh no!
Weapon? Do you mean the Monado?
So it is true. If that weapon is truly the Monado, we shall be forced to take action.
Why?
There is a legend, passed down through the generations, of a divine weapon, the Monado. It is said that the Bionis itself bestows the blade upon a chosen one. However, if the chosen one is black of heart, he will cause the destruction of the High Entia.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Callian actually kind of reminds me of Albedo from Xenosaga.
And bad alike, Homs and Nopon.
But mainly just because of appearance.
This boy is the chosen one.
The Divine Seer's interrogation will reveal where his allegiances lie.
So you intend to keep them confined?
We must.
Father, I mean, Your Majesty. I assure you, Shulk is of pure heart.
As my successor, you will play a role of great importance. Calm your spirit, and be patient.
Sorry about that. I.
Dear sister, I can see the Emperor's words have confused you.
Yeah, the scene is kind of playing out a little bit weirdly, considering I'm having Melia run around in basically just her swimsuit.
Brother.
His Majesty has spoken. He recognizes you as the Crown Princess. You are to be the next ruler of the High Entia.
Me? and not you.
Yes. The Emperor asked for my counsel, and I told him as I tell you now. You will make a fine Empress. There is no one more suited to leading our people. You proved that when you dispatched the Telethia.
I don't know what to...
Melia.
But the soldiers. I am not fit to rule. I should visit their families and beg for pardon.
Melia, you know that this is not allowed.
I know. But it does nothing for the guilt I feel.
It is as the Emperor said. Grieve their departing, and engrave in your heart their great deeds.
I will.
You are right to question these things, but take pride in who you are. The Emperor has chosen wisely in you, Melia.
I am to be crown princess.
Yes, you are. The Ministries of Research and Records are united in support of His Majesty's decision.
What is with that armor?
Minister Lorithia, have no objection to your appointment.
I understand.
I would never openly question our Divine Emperor. But the wielder of the Monado, the Chosen One, might be a useful tool.
You think so too?
Yes, but a lowly servant of the realm such as myself could never question His Majesty. However, if the Divine Seer were to intervene...
The Seer could free Shulk.
They should be exchanging words as we speak.
So, she kind of has armor that reminds me of Telos from Xenosaga as well. Now, granted, it's been a long time since I played the series, so my memory is really fuzzy about it.
What do we do? A fancy prison is still a prison.
What happened to Melia? I don't see her locked up in here with us.
Exactly. She's in on this.
Shulk, any thoughts here?
Melia won't let us down. She promised to take us to Prison Island. And she's not the kind of person to break a promise.
Okay, Shulk. You win. I believe you. And if you believe Melia, then no arguments from me.
Hey, huh. And my... There they are. I thought they hadn't loaded in, but I was looking at the wrong place of the minimap. Oh well. Shulk, you have no... You no have to worry. Hurt people not bad. Okay.
Yeah?
The ones who came to meet Melia were also wearing those masks. What in the world is going on?
What's up?
What's all this? How can they treat us like this? That Melia chick. You sure we can really trust her, right? I cannot do British accents, so... Well, this will just have to do for now. Sorry.
Yes?
You've never had any contact with the Hyentia before. Perhaps they are being cautious as just as we would. Alright. Guess that's that then.
You are to be interrogated by the Divine Seer. Stand back.
Oh, hi, not Chaos.
Alvis! What are you doing here?
I see. So that is why you are here.
Is Melia okay? We didn't mean to cause her any trouble.
Rest assured, she is fine. The real reason you have been detained is not because you are outsiders.
You don't mean...
Yes. The Monado. You see, the High Entia and the Monado go back many years. Millennia, in fact.
Ah.
Leave everything to me. I shall see to it that you are not held for long. We cannot have the saviors of Her Highness treated as criminals now, can we?
Well, I suppose you
Free
could.
these people. I shall take responsibility for their actions whilst inside the capital. They are now guests of the Imperial family.
Sir.
I am required to report to His Majesty. Otherwise, I would escort you around the capital. Use this room at your leisure. You are free to roam the city or stay here and rest. Farewell.
Hold on, Alvis. I need to ask you...
Be patient. I know what it is you wish to ask.
Sorry.
Do not fear. You will learn when the time is right.
The life of the rich. So where are we going?
Anywhere but here. I'm bored of this stuffy room.
Okay, then.
Ricky, find Melly for Shulk.
Ricky, wait.
Okay.
Your Eminence.
What God want?
If you're after Alvis, he's gone.
What? Where did he go?
What happened?
We received an SOS from a small squadron repairing a transporter at Eryth Sea. But the transmission was interrupted, and we have lost all contact with the squadron.
Sounds like they need our help.
Shulk and Ricky go help. Ricky and friends help people in trouble.
Of course.
Yeah, I suppose we should do some mercenary work.
But you're outsiders.
Soldier man, not worry. Hereupon Ricky is here to save the day.
It is most appreciated. We need all the help we can get.
Yeah, I know that there are some people that actually do find Ricky to be a little bit annoying, but I'm actually okay with him personally. Like, after playing some bit of Xenoblade Chronicles X, where you get a much more annoying Nopon, Ricky is fine. He doesn't have that really, really weird anime charm that, what was his name? The one that you get in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 does. But he seems to be okay here. Like, he actually does have some semblance of a personality and actually takes to the father role relatively well compared to a lot of the other mascot characters that you find in other RPG series. But, oh well. Yeah, I wanted that for Dunban so that he could give that to Ricky and other tanks later. Yeah, agility up is always good. What is Ricky almost learning? Yeah, that could help actually. But I'll deal with that later. Let's see, for Rhine... yeah, that actually does sound pretty useful, so I'll keep trying to learn that. I think this is more aggro stuff. Yeah, Mad Taunt. Not sure how well that actually transfers to other people, but... oh well. Let's take that for now. Arts. Rhine has apparently new arts. Lariat. Deal damage to multiple enemies in front of Rhine. That's actually pretty strong. Let's see, Hammer Beat draws aggro, Shield Bash, Jays, Guard Shift, use weapon to block attacks. Not sure if I'm actually using Guard Shift all that often, plus he won't be able to hold aggro like when he's blocking, so, yeah, let's replace Lariat then. And see if I can level that up. Yep. Close. Hammer Beat. I want him to get a lot more aggro, so sure, why not? Bow down, yeah. Or topple. So yeah, I kind of put Ryan outside my party for a little bit. Okay, he doesn't really have anything to do there. Let's check the physical defense, everything. That's okay. Percent. Yeah, I think I remember that. A lot of his armor just hadn't really changed, so I'm just not going to bother checking that then. Okay. So let's wander around Almarath a little bit. I won't talk to all the people here, just because that would probably take me a little bit too much time, but I will grab some of the side quests in case I run into any of them while I'm doing the story. And I probably want to actually be or gain a few levels before Prison Island, I'm assuming, even though I haven't actually gone to that part in the gameplay before. Excuse me. Righto. And just in case, I can check... Oh, those are time quests. Okay. So unfortunately in this game, you have side quests that become undoable after certain parts of the story, so I kind of suspect that I might actually have to run around and do some of those side quests before I hit Prison Island. So I guess, yeah, this will be a partially side quest stream then. Sorry in advance, I'll be running around quite a bit for this. I won't do the Colony 6 side quests for now, because I don't think I need to do them before hitting Prison Island, but yeah, I guess we'll just have to hope that that is right later. Just in case, since I did save recently, I'm going to save here. And save to a secondary file, just in case I really do screw up. So, since I'm not going to be playing on stream until Wednesday, I'll have some time to do some corrections if I need to. More.
How's things?
And even more. Right, since I am just doing side quest stuff for now, now is a good time to mention that, as a lot of my viewers know, I am playing in support of Extra Life Toronto and Sick Kids Hospital here in Toronto as well. I usually just do this spiel at the beginning and end of my streams, but you can find my basic donation and campaign information underneath my stream. I'm not currently running any donation campaigns right now, just because I'm wearing this stupid thing for the rest of the month, but I might be doing something in July. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I'll be doing, but since July starts with Canada Day and has that bit of holiday lead up to Independence Day on Saturday, July the 4th, I might be doing some stuff since I actually booked some vacation time, so yeah, I guess we'll see. But I still have a good, 3 weeks to figure that out, so yeah. We'll figure that out. Or if anybody wants me to do anything specific or play any stupid games like, say, Metal Wolf Chaos for Independence Day, you can also leave comments either in my chat or send me messages on Twitch as well. Okay, where else? Stuff over there. Looks like I will have to grab that one in the southwest after I talk to these guys as well. Yeah, sorry, I'll probably have to check the nighttime quest as well. That might take a little bit. I'll try to make this as quick as I can, though. I think, thankfully, since I did play a little bit beyond Almarath in my first playthrough, I can still do many of the side quests before I hit Prison Island, but after that, I'm assuming it's the cutoff point for the side quests, or the time ones anyways. So I guess we'll just check on that later. But like I said, thankfully I do have my save, so if need be, I can revert back if necessary. Looks like there's this friendship event over there as well. Although I think I have to have Melia for that one. All these people have all their side quests everywhere. Although I guess doing the side quests are your main source of leveling up in this game. And you get quite a bit of good gear and rewards from it at least, so it's not terrible doing it. It just takes up quite a bit of time. Like, for example, I probably spent a good 5 hours-ish doing a lot of the Frontier Village / Nopon and Colony 6 side quests last night. This morning, I actually had to rewind a little bit because I railroaded myself with one of the side quests that they give you later on in Frontier Village as well. Although, thankfully, I only lost about 45 minutes of that, and that was mainly just backtracking through other side quests that I had just quickly done anyways, so it wasn't too big of a loss, but yeah, it was a bit of a pain, unfortunately. I think that will transport me down to the entrance, but yep, I had to have Charlotte for... or sorry, Amelia for that. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm debating on picking up Persona 4 Golden for PC, just because I'm also kind of waiting for word on whether or not a Switch version will be coming out. I do have the game on my PS Vita, but considering that I haven't turned on my Vita in good at least 3 years, it's probably good to have a different copy of it somewhere else. Anyways. And I could possibly double dip and pick it up for PC and Switch if it comes out for Switch, considering it's only about $30 Canadian for the deluxe version. So that's not bad for like a 100-hour plus long game. So yeah, why not? Plus, in case anything happens to my Switch, at least I have it on Steam. Nope, that's not a transfer point. Okay, area maps. Let's see if we can go down instead. Yep, okay. Yeah, sorry, there's no real way for me to really speed this stuff up. Let me check to see how many... Ugh, they're all timed! Wow, that's kind of terrible. But I guess, yeah. There are some major story events that happen soon, so I guess that's kind of expected. Oh, did people just go away because of the time change? Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's shifting in the evening. Let's go back to noonish. Okay. I'll hit up that guy by the entrance, I think later as I'm starting to head out of this place.
Yes?
Especially since I just changed the time anyways. Turn the volume on my end a little bit. So yeah, there is another area in Xenoblade 2 that is kind of similar to this area as well. I can't remember what it was called, but it was basically the Temple of something or another. Sorry, my memory of the area names in Xenoblade 2 are basically Swiss cheese, just because I spent more time out of the wilderness than I did in the towns. But I think with Xenoblade 2, I probably spent a good 100 hours-ish just doing a lot of the side quests as well anyways. Especially since they have various collection quests where you can send out your various, what's it called, drivers and whatever the other things were called. Your various summons in time quest, kind of like a mobile game. But obviously, since those happen in real time, you can just let the Switch be in standby for a little while.
What is it?
Okay, let's go through this quickly. Come on. And apologies about all this running around again. This game does not really allow you to, run around things quickly unless you have the landmarks, which I still have yet to unlock. And unfortunately, a lot of the game is also a lot of side quests as well.
Yes?
Right. Anyways. And there's a lot of NPCs that I'll have to talk with later. Oh. Clipping through whatever that transport is. So part of this game as well is that you want to build up your affinity map of the areas that you're in so that you can unlock even more side quests and rewards, but I'm not going to do that on stream because that will take a while to... Like, picking up the side quest has already taken a good almost 10 minutes. So I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can without really knowing exactly where I'm going. I'm sorry about all this. Okay, there's a guy I can talk to. Yeah, I'll talk to him now, since I'm already up here. Oh, never mind, that is a pickup instead. Thankfully that completed itself real quickly. And heading back down there. I can't remember how many landmarks are in this place, so hopefully I can pick up some other ones so I'm not running around all the time either. And I thought I could use the orange transports to warp around a bit, but maybe I can only do that once I get Melia back. Can't quite remember, unfortunately. Okay, there's a landmark. Good.
How's things?
Oops, wrong thing.
Well,
I don't care. Oh, thankfully, looks like she's over there. Oh, never mind. That's part of a collection quest. Let's grab this real quick and then head over. I need so many more. Or just one, I guess. Oh, looks like there's something I can pick up over there. I spent so much time that people have me moving around again. Let's rewind.
What is it?
I don't care. I don't care. So yeah, once again, apologies for the slow stream. Unfortunately, I'm at a point where I really need to pick these up. And this game is a little bit better for its exploration as opposed to just trying to blitz through and finish things, I guess. So at the very least, I guess you are seeing a lot of the architecture around here. Even if I'm trying to run through it really quickly. Sorry. Okay, that side quest is going to finish itself real quickly then.
What is it?
And at least this game does give you a lot to do, but yeah, it's kind of spread out almost everywhere. Ah, board side quest! Okay, and at least that guy is real nearby.
Come and see.
Yeah, bye, kid.
What is it?
Yeah, at some point I should probably start allowing people to do some bit of backseat gaming in my streams. Especially since I'm kind of running around tap-blind for these parts most of the time. Okay, it looks like at least I got most of the daylight time stuff. So now, let's go to nighttime. And yeah, somebody of them as well. Yeah, no problem. And the nighttime music here is much more ominous.
What is it?
Come on.
Well?
I've almost spent like 15 minutes running around grabbing side quests. Sorry about this again. And it's probably not faster doing that, unfortunately. Oh. So I guess with the various gaming shows that are running now, because E3 has been cancelled, I was expecting more like high-profile announcements outside of the PS5 event back on Thursday. Yeah, I did watch the PS5 event as was happening Thursday afternoon, but it almost felt like they were really, really conservative with their announcements and playing quite a bit of announcement chicken with Microsoft, considering that Microsoft is doing their Xbox Series X or Xbox X announcements in July. So I guess like this week was more of a teaser of things that are going to be announced eventually, but it just didn't really have as much of an impact on me compared to, say, the announcements that came out like when Nintendo announced the Switch, for example, or even just previous E3s. But I guess with the pandemic, like, and with that affecting development work times and games being delayed because of that, it's a little bit harder to really compile a good announcement without a lot of people being able to really play them nowadays. Like, obviously, a lot of the shows are done online, and you can't really preview a build of the game unless the developer sends out review copies, but that's probably going to be harder now because we're going into a new generation. And looks like there's one over there. I wonder why there wasn't like a landmark up here. Like, it would have made sense to have like a landmark up at the north, just so that I wouldn't have to run around as much. But anyways, back to the PS5. Like, yeah, they announced the Spider-Man Miles Morales game, although from the sounds of it, because of the miscommunication afterwards, it sounds like it's going to be just a standalone title that might actually be out on PS4 as well. So that kind of takes a bit of the thunder out of it. A lot of the titles are going to be multi-platform as well, obviously. Resident Evil 8 was announced, but obviously that's going to be coming out on Xbox Series X and PC eventually. So I guess the only like two exclusives that I was kind of interested in, assuming that the latter doesn't get announced for PC, were Ratchet and Clank, just because it actually looked like they were using the new SSD technology for the PS5 quite a bit in their gameplay demo, and Horizon, or the second Horizon game.
Hey.
But they didn't really show any real gameplay for that, and with Horizon Zero Dawn coming out on PC during the summer, I guess there's a possibility that that game might come out with PC too, although maybe a year or two after that comes out. So, yeah, I think this year, like, Sony is playing it really, really conservatively with their announcements. And we won't really get a lot of, like, showstoppers until probably later on in the year, like once both Sony and Microsoft actually do their summertime events. There's that stuff over there. There's that stuff down there.
Yes.
So, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna take a very wait and see approach to the PS5 and Xbox Series X for now. Like, I have a decent PC, so I should be okay playing games that come out on that for a while, and with a dearth of exclusives, like at launch, it just wouldn't really interest me, especially since launch systems tend to have problems further down their lifespans anyways, so might as well just wait until they maybe do some hardware or minor hardware iterations to fix some of that. But like I said, I guess it's just a wait and see thing to do now for the coming news, especially if the pandemic hits the world again, even harder in the second or third waves. And I guess, in a way, we've kind of been spoiled with the launch of the Switch, just because that launch year was phenomenal. Like, having two games that may be considered as runners for like some of the greatest games of all time in Zelda Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey in one single year on a single system is pretty insane.
Yes.
So we might be a little bit, or I might be a little bit spoiled because of that now. And Nintendo's had a pretty solid release schedule for most of the year since then, so I'm pretty much okay with like my PC and Switch now. Although I guess we'll see if the next gen actually does create like experiences that really require next gen hardware.
I need to be even stronger.
Hey, I'm already leveling up from the side quest. Okay. Going to do this because it's way faster. In the off stream, I'll start examining some of the areas. Like, for example, that corridor to the north of the palace, I guess. But for now, I'm not going to bother just because I've spent so much time running around picking up these side quests already. Apologies again. I wasn't expecting it to be this long. But I guess this game is kind of MMO-ish in that you do get to run around and pick up a lot of these anyways. And they do point you out to areas and things that you probably wouldn't really run into if you're just following the main quest. So, like I said, there's that. Like I posted on my Twitter a screenshot of one of the more out of the way areas in Rakna Jungle, the previous area where the Nopon are. And it gives you a pretty good view of the waterfall that I mentioned in my previous stream, but didn't actually really show, just because I was focusing so much on the main story instead. Okay, so I'm going to check the area map and see if there's anything else here. There is that one thing I'll pick up, but otherwise it doesn't look like there's any side quests to pick up. So I think I'll pick up that one marker up here, and then pick up that last side quest I missed in the daytime, and then run off to actually do things outside. And once again, I know I'm saying it a lot, but apologies for the really, really slow gameplay I'm doing here. Unfortunately, this will help me further down the line. And considering that all the quests here seem to be story time quests that will not be completable after I hit certain parts of the story, I unfortunately should probably pick them up now. I might make this a little bit of a shorter stream than I was hoping to do, but I guess it depends on how clustered a lot of the side quests will be outside. Okay, so, whoops, what am I doing? Set that to 9, and go back to the entrance. Oh, that's another area. Okay, so I'll pick up that last side quest and then head on out to the sea again.
Yes.
Oh, another purple. No pong, rather.
Yes.
At least I'm getting quite a bit of affinity with Riki. Oh, that's easy! Okay. Oh, that was nice and simple then.
Yes.
This one's actually really, really warm right now. I have my fan going at medium, so at least that's cooling me off, and I do have my water, but yeah, I'm starting to feel heat now. I'll probably have to do my laundry tomorrow. Okay, let's GTFO. Okay, so sorry about that almost half an hour of just wandering around doing side quests. Now to wander around outside doing side quests instead, kind of. Sorry. Thankfully, there seem to be quite a few things that are kind of in my way. Just have to make sure not to aggro that cloud over there.
Riki can win by himself. I hate these things. Everybody, powering up. Let's keep up the pressure.
Oops.
You never stood a chance. Who else wants some? Riki like fighting easy monsters.
Yeah, easy monsters are easy.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. Riki can win by himself. This won't take long. Okay, guys, now we're pulling together. Now only need hero on Riki. Bring it on! It's over. Man, what a bunch of jokers. Everyone do good.
Riki at least is pretty encouraging of his party members, so I don't mind that, honestly.
The enemy's weak, but don't
Yeah, he does take credit for some of the things, but oh well. One of my friends is absolutely obsessed with him just because he finds him so adorable. Keep forgetting on stream, so my timing is terrible for that.
Man, what a bunch of jokers. Everyone do good. The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. Riki can win by himself. This won't take long. Aim this. I'm powering up. All right, the chain attack will finish. That was too easy. Not bad, not bad. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
I think since I don't have Melia, later on off stream I'll actually switch in Dunban so that I can try to get his aggro skill. Cool. That's just money, but that's good enough anyways. Take him down. And daze him. Daze him again! Doesn't really have any hard DPS things, so... And kill him.
How do you like that? Ricky was cool, yes?
So, unfortunately, if you do a chain attack in a fight where you're fighting multiple enemies, you won't be able to switch the enemies that you're targeting. But... kind of don't want to increase his weight, but he's already kind of pretty good with dexterity anyways. Ricky can't do medium by himself. Eryth gauntlets. Nope, that's just plain worse. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the Earth gear for now. Cool, another side quest done. At least I seem to be completing some of the side quests more out of luck than trying to actively do them. I definitely want to pick up more of the collectibles, considering that I need to use them as gifts between my party members so that they will have better affinity with them later.
But don't drop your guard.
On Prison Island, I'll be picking up my 7th and final party member. And since that party member has been out of the story for a long time, it is best to pick up as many of the gifts as possible just so that it's easier to raise her or his or her affinity easily. Huh.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long. Ricky can win by himself. All right, now tear him up. Okay, Ryan.
Chuck seems to be just doing so much damage that he's out aggroing both Ricky and Ryan. But I guess this is about the point of the game where Ryan really can't or he really has problems trying to hold his aggro. Also, granted, I don't think I have any aggro plus gems on him, so he's probably going to have those issues for a good long time now. As I mentioned in some of my earlier streams, Ryan is a decent tank at the beginning of the game, but once he starts losing his ability to aggro, yeah, he usually will just be delegated to DPS instead. Oh yeah, it can't actually get knocked down, so... Oh, we got an achievement for that. Okay. And yeah, this game has an in-game achievement system, since the Switch obviously doesn't really have achievements. But I think that you do get some rewards from it, but I just haven't really tried. Alright, grab him.
We win! What? Who are you calling sidekick? No, see anyone else? Must be you.
Whoops. No. Should demonstrate our sincerity. And blah blah blah. That's just sidequest stuff again. Oh, more sidequests! Great! Specialist, huh? I did see that I got an art from that. Oh, okay. So, increase chain attack damage. Cool. Jelly up in center battle. Reduces equipment rate. I think I'm gonna, yeah, go for intuition for Shulk now. Yep, and try to throw that on other people. Saw that Shulk received, or somebody received a new art. Anyways, guess it's not Shulk. Burninate. So that's to multiple then. Let's see, which one is this one? Lashes out at enemies in break. This feels party engage. Yeah, I think I'll just take Bernadette over that for now. Okay, good enough.
What is it?
Blah, 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 blah.
What is it?
Hey.
Oh, must be a guy in the transport area then. See. Oh, I guess since we're up here, yeah, let's take a view of the Eryth Sea. So that is another island over there. That is Alvaroth over there. I guess we're a little bit lower. Where is Prison Island? There is Prison Island over in the distance over there. Looks like there is a pathway that'll lead us up there. And yes, technically I could jump off of this and plunge all the way down the sea, but yeah, let's not do that for now.
Hey. Hey.
Okay, that's it for those side quests. Let's continue with this story quest over here. Oh, there's a side quest I can take care of over there. Might as well do that before the story. Got this collectible. Okay, cool. Pink asparagus. I guess that would still make your pee smell real funny. Okay, just in case, since I don't think I'm past the point of no return yet. Save there. Save there. Okay. Yeah, let's continue.
Yes?
Yeah, somebody's playing Civ 6 on my friends list. We went to get some ether crystals and never came back. You need to get to the crystal deposit from behind the lighthouse. Do you think you could go and take a look for me? Alright. Ah. Yeah, this music sounds really, really mournful for the kind of area that it is.
Monster! Pretty getting serious time! Now it's right time! Everybody! Bring it on! Monster! I'm really feeling it! So close to excited!
Hey, more money. Great.
Victory to Ricky!
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone? Ah!
So I think I do have a copy of the original game's soundtrack lying around somewhere, but I kind of do want to pick up the reorchestrated soundtrack that they made for this game, since they did reorchestrate many of the tracks. I know that there is a little bit of controversy or a debate over which one's better, but I think I just want to have it just so that I have both versions of it. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like there's something flowing down there. Yeah, I guess this is kind of shooting ether or energy down there. Okay, what was I doing? I was running around collecting collectibles, and I just got completely sidetracked there. Yay. But yeah, some people think that the soundtrack of the original game might be a little bit better just because of the differences between how the music was recorded. The original game had a synthesized soundtrack, so the tone was a little bit more consistent, and some things like drums are a little bit easier to hear in that version of the game. But I'm okay with like live performances, so I probably go for the orchestrated soundtrack for this game anyways. Plus, you can find the tracks really easily on YouTube and do a comparison between the two if you versions if you really wanted. That, and obviously with the new content... Whoops, forgot to chuck something at him. With the new content, there's nothing to really compare it to for the Bionis' Shoulders soundtrack, so that would be the only way to listen to that anyways.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
And I guess there's no other side quest for that over here. Okay. Oh, it looks like there's some Ignis here. I guess it's called something else around here. Oh, that's not Panther guy. That's more of a lizard man then.
Who are you calling sidekick? Not see anyone else? Must be you.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Ricky can win by himself.
This won't take long.
Yeah!
Wow, good one. That was too easy. Who else wants some?
Ricky likes fighting easy monsters.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long.
Ricky can win by himself.
All right, now it's right time.
Ah! He just got up before. Oh well.
Who else wants some?
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I have problems trying to time the days move on them just because I find that I'm reacting a little bit too late whenever somebody goes to topple. And I could probably rearrange my skills a little bit so that they're a little bit more efficient. Because you probably noticed that I'm taking a lot of time to scroll back and forth between them, but oh well, I'll just keep them as is for now. Especially since if I do have to reload, I would have to redo my interface again anyways. Oh, I see that's an upgrade for him. Jack Garter. Nope! Although he does get a night, or sorry, not a night vision. He does get another gem slot for that, but I'll just keep the night vision on him for now. Okay, getting pretty close to our story area then.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long. Ricky can win himself. Roger. All systems go.
And let's do this. So instead of Silence and Strikes, I'm going to go for pure DPS for now. Up. Hard to seal. Oh well. Oh, that is not lucky.
Let's focus our efforts.
I can't seem to get rid of the art seal, but oh well. I'm winning easily anyways. Okay. This one. There we go. Lattice boots. Let's check this real quickly. Lattice boots. That's more of an ether defense thing. Unfortunately, Ricky can't take that. That is better than Ryan's current thing, though, so might as well. Yep, he'll have spike defense. I don't seem to be fighting too many things here that are that do have spike auras around them. So thankfully I won't have to deal with that too much. Let's see, shell leggings. That's better for Ryan, huh? Okay. Although that is as well. Yeah. Okay, he's getting really, really mismatched now.
Are you that?
Thanks, I thought I was a goner there. Things should have turned out real nasty if you hadn't come. I'm off to fix the transporter now. See you around. Request. You saved the worker. Now we can, or should be able to continue repairing the transporter. Okay.
And that is the extent of my discussions with the Homs that accompanied Melia here.
I still cannot believe it. How could a Telethia have grown to such power?
And what is your conclusion, Seer?
That the Telethia were able to gain such power due to the high levels of ether in the region. In other words, our ether protection is weakening.
And so it begins. The resurrection of the Bionis. What of the Monado?
I cannot see. My sight is hindered. However...
Speak, Seer.
It is not certain that the Monado will bring about our destruction. While my sight is hindered, I have seen a slither of light. Is your Majesty not aware of this light as well?
Are you referring to Melia?
And the young man, Shulk.
Could it be that the boy is trustworthy after all? Kallian, we are on the cusp of a significant moment. The investiture ceremony must take place as soon as possible.
Your Majesty, since the ministries are already in agreement, we may be able to bypass some of the formalities.
Indeed. But she must still earn the blessing of the people.
Might I suggest the trial of the tomb?
First Consort, such a ritual has not been conducted for generations.
We have simply not had a need for it until now. And I feel she is more than equal to the challenge.
Mother, the tomb is dangerous. Our records show that many potential successors lost their lives performing the ritual.
That child fought and beat the Telethia. It is my belief that she is more than strong enough. Besides, if it was revealed that she avoided such a responsibility, her reputation among the people would be irreparably damaged.
I must protest.
No, the First Consort is right. There is much risk, but the rewards are greater. It would seal the people's love for her.
And it'd be the obvious place for an assassination
Her
attempt.
thoughts must be heard.
I accept. If I am to lead the High Entia despite my mixed heritage, if I am to succeed the throne, then I accept what must be done.
I expect nothing less of my successor. The path to greatness is fraught with danger. This shall be your statement to Bionis.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You are not fit to be Empress. Not now, not ever.
Oh, what does not chaos sense?
Oh, looks like we got them out of a scrape.
Shulk, Ricky tired. Ricky sleep in castle now.
Good idea. Let's head back to the capital.
The sooner the better.
Okay, let's continue. Actually, I'm going to do this just for fun, but let's change Ricky's stuff to, let's see what this is. The dragon thing. Nope. Yeah, let's change it to the Titan type. If I have that for him here. Nope, guess not. Oh well, let's just change it back to the Machina type then. I need to get more armor. I seem to be missing a few of the armor sets here and there. Although I guess that's okay for now. Okay, is there anything else over here? Looks like there's something along there. And I'll have to jump down to the shoreline. Well, looks like there's another island I can go to over there as well. Probably do that exploration during my off-screen play again. Oh.
The enemy's weak.
Let's fight that back.
Don't drop your guard. Ricky can win by himself. This won't take long. All together now. Ricky together. How good are we? Yeah, this is a good now. Bring it on! Chain attack! Ready to roll! Boom! Let's do it! I'm powering up! Yeah! Burst it! Now it's right! That was too close! Right! Leave it to right!
Cool. Okay, I'll take care of the other X later. Let's find a good landmark to go back to. Oh, there's quite a few things down here. Hey. And whoa, that's a large area. Okay. For now, let's just head back over here. Yep, it's nice that this area is just so massive, but on the other hand, since it's covered by so much water, I probably don't want to make you guys suffer through watching me try to swim through all that.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long. Let's keep under pressure. Shadow powering up. We're gonna knock your block off. Get in there, Shulk. Good boy. Good job, everyone. Not bad. Not bad. Let's not lose our heads, though.
Alright, and I'll collect these collectibles again. And yes, I do realize that I could probably just take the landmark right back to the palace, but I might as well check to see if there's anything that I can do on the way back. Like that thing over there.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long. Ricky can win by himself. All right, now tear him up. Okay, right time. Take this. Bring it on. Come on. Never stood a chance. Victory to Ricky. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Oh, neat stuff. Gold Burdock. Ah, okay, there we go. That's another side quest done. A Piccolo actually was pretty nice with the rest of the team. And I think I was checking out that heart-to-heart over there, actually. Unless this is a different way than I came in. Can't quite remember since a lot of these islands kind of look the same. Excuse me. So they need to be at least level 2. Excuse me. I gotta check again, because I think... yep, there's a way to check where all the heart-to-hearts are. Yep. So... thankfully, it also tells you which ones you haven't unlocked yet. So I will have to go through some of those later. But I think I'll do that after I get my last party member again. Okay, it is about 5:45, so I think I'll pick up Melia and try to get to the next part of the story before maybe calling it quits. That shouldn't take me more than 15 minutes, hopefully. But Since that guy has a quest I can turn in, I'll do that quickly.
Are you that?
More spike defense. Huh, that's only a level 2 though. Not more! Okay, back to the main story. I can't jump over that. Never mind. Okay, I'll have to go up that way. The side chamber here. There. See?
Yes?
Please accept my humble gratitude for rescuing the repair worker. You must be tired. Please feel welcome to rest. Yeah, let's rest for now.
Everyone's gathered outside.
How come we didn't get invited?
It looks like some kind of ceremony.
Probably because you're not a High-Entia, duh.
My loyal and beloved subjects, Saurian Antiqua speaks. I have been your emperor for little more than 20 years. But today I stand before you in celebration.
So that's the High-Entia Emperor.
Saurian Antiqua.
I will remain your emperor for years to come. But now is the time to announce my successor. May I introduce your crown princess?
And there's the lady herself.
Melia Antiqua.
It's her. She's a princess.
Took you long enough.
Her silver spoon accent was a clue. But royalty?
My daughter, Melia Antiqua, will depart immediately to face the tomb. She will seek the approval of our ancestors and become your crown princess.
Okay, let's see when I get Melia back.
The people are fickle. No mask can hide that girl's contaminated blood.
First Consort, all the pieces are in place. Say the word and the captive Homs shall be no more.
The savage who discovers fire remains a savage. Disappointed or not, His Highness will turn a blind eye to their fate. And their removal will deprive Melia of some powerful allies.
As you say.
Mother?
We continue to endure the contamination of our bloodline by perpetuating this wretched tradition of a High Entia First Consort and a Homs Second Consort. For how long must I suffer these Homs? Do your duty, Tyrea.
As you wish.
That mask. Melia.
I don't doubt that was Melia. But why the mask?
I don't know. But she's different from the other Hyentia.
How do you mean?
Melly not like other bird people. Melly like hom-hom friends.
You might be right. But there are things at play here we can't understand.
Wait a minute! Oi! You'll give our Homs a heart attack shouting like that?
We've got no time to lose. Melia needs our help.
Again? You had another vision, didn't you?
What did you see?
Out with it already!
Excuse me. We ordered room service an hour ago.
I'm afraid you've already eaten your last meal.
Oh.
Oh, right. Yeah, Shulkin's weak against him. Hey, I guess I will just power up the other guys then? So yeah, for story reasons, Monado is actually weak against human or humanoid targets, so Shulk is basically just doing scratch damage against all of them now. Unfortunately, I can't change my party members in battle, so this one just have to do for now. Thankfully, the other party members seem to be okay.
Who are these guys?
Shulk. These are Inquisitors.
What is this?
More of them!
Wait. This is His Highness Callian, brother to Her Highness Melia.
Melia's brother?
Do not concern yourself, Your Highness. The matter appears to have been resolved.
Seer Alvis?
I foresaw the danger. I rushed here, but seem to have missed the fun.
They do not look like mere thieves.
I am presuming they are Inquisitors of the Bionite Order. A group of assassins long devoted to the Imperial family.
Ridiculous. The Bionite Order are a mere...
myth. The Order existed before records began. I, like many others, believed they had long since died out. Yet here they are before us.
Is Father aware of this?
I suspect he knows very little. He may not even be aware of their existence. They live amongst the shadows, never revealing their true faces.
But that does not explain why they would attack these people. Wait, could that have been... No, there's no way.
Callian, Melia is in danger. She'll be killed at an altar if we don't find her soon.
Killed? How can you be so sure?
Shulk and I share the same gift.
Another seer? Which would mean that you can see the future?
That's why we have to find her. Now.
Your Highness, as agreed, you will face the ritual alone.
I thank you for escorting me.
We wish you a safe return.
Sure,
As
they
history
do.
has proven, all those who stake claim to the throne without merit will spend eternity as fallen spirits.
I must prove my worth as the next ruler, and I am no less prepared to sacrifice my life than those that have fallen before me.
Most wise, Your Highness. Watch your back, Your Highness.
Well, yeah, that's not ominous at all. Okay, so since it is almost 6 o'clock... Oh, let's let this play out.
Unacceptable. Those who enter the tomb must do so alone. Her life, or death, is in the hands of fate. Those not worthy of the throne are exactly that.
You can't seriously think that. This is your sister. This is Melia.
Easy, Rhine.
But Dunban...
This ritual holds a special significance. It is wrong for us to interfere.
I don't like it.
But am I right in saying that the rules of this ritual affect only High Entia? And if some strange Homs happen to get involved, it wouldn't cause a problem? Or is there some rule that prohibits Homs from entering the tomb?
No, I suppose not.
Then look at it this way. I don't need to know how big a deal this ritual is to your people. What I do know is that your sister's life is at stake. Cut us a break, and we'll save her.
That's some good rules lawyering.
Who are you?
My name is Dunban. I'm sort of the protector of this Mekon-bashing band of Homs.
Dunban. I know you. At the Battle of Sword Valley, you held back an entire wave of Mekon with the Monado.
You know a lot about a battle you never showed up to.
My apologies. We do not concern ourselves with the wars of others, be it against the Mekon or otherwise.
I was only joking. You had your reasons. I can see that with all these defense systems, you don't really need to fight.
Then it is decided. You can reach the tomb by transporter from the center gate. Her Highness has already entered. Shulk, you should hurry.
Okay, so I'm gonna check my side quests to make sure that things are still okay with them. Yep, it looks like I can still do these side quests. So this is probably a good time for me to actually call it, considering it is about 6 o'clock where I am, and I kind of need to cook dinner. That, and it gives me time to prep for other streamers that are starting on tonight, so I will leave it up to them. Anyways, I'm gonna save here, and call for that. Alright, so anyways, I apologize again for a lot of that side quest runaround that I did earlier. I wasn't really expecting to have to do that much, but I forgot that a lot of these are time quests, or rather, story time restricted quests that need to be done before certain parts of the story are done, but now is a good time for me to actually go around and do them. Anyways, I have been Space Samurai 1024 playing in support of Extra Life Toronto and Sick Kids Hospital here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. You can find my Extra Life link or information underneath my video or stream there. And if you'd like to make a donation, great, thank you very much for doing that. If not, you can follow my Twitch and social media stats underneath my Twitch video as well. And I will be back probably Monday evening for a D&D stream, playing with my Monday group, and then playing this game again on Wednesday after I clear up all those side quests that I picked up. Anyways, once again, sorry about all that, but I guess I will see you guys on Monday or Wednesday then. Right? Thanks. Bye.